Okay, so today, let's dive into something pretty cool.
Right.
How Uganda is using technology to reshape its tourism industry.
Yeah.
You probably heard of Silicon Savannah,
Right.
Kenya's booming tech scene.
Mm-hmm.
But Uganda is quietly building its own reputation for innovation. And it's happening in a sector you might not expect, tourism.
What's fascinating here is that they're not just adopting global tech trends, they're crafting solutions tailored to their specific context, and that's what makes it so exciting.
Right. We've got meeting minutes from a groundbreaking startup collaboration, blog posts highlighting successes, and even website content laying out their vision.
Wow.
It's all about Tech for Tourism, or T4T.
Okay.
A group of Ugandan startups who've joined forces to solve tourism challenges through well tech.
It's a brilliant move because while Uganda boasts incredible natural beauty and cultural richness,
Oh, yeah.
the tourism sector faces some serious hurdles.
Like what?
Think difficulties accessing reliable information, clunky booking systems, and even security concerns.
It's like having all the ingredients for an amazing dish, but no recipe to bring it all together, right?
Exactly.
But with increasing mobile and internet access, the stage was set for a tech-driven revolution. And that's where T4T steps in.
Exactly. And they're not just creating individual apps or platforms.
Right.
They're building a whole ecosystem connecting startups, tourism businesses, and even government agencies.
I was reading about their mission statement, and they're not just aiming to improve the tourist experience. They're focused on benefiting Ugandan businesses and the economy as a whole.
Yeah.
It's a really holistic approach.
That's a key insight here. They're recognizing that a thriving tourism sector can have a ripple effect across the entire economy.
Right.
And by empowering local entrepreneurs, they're creating a sustainable model for growth.
So let's talk about some of these innovators who are part of T4T.
Okay.
One that really stood out to me was Omugundu Tech.
Interesting.
They're helping tourism businesses level up their digital marketing game. You know how important that is in today's world.
Absolutely. But what's particularly interesting about Omugundu Tech's approach is that they're not just throwing generic digital marketing strategies at these businesses.
Yeah.
They're diving deep into the Ugandan context, understanding the cultural nuances and crafting campaigns that resonate with both local and international audiences.
It's like they're speaking the language of tourism, but with a distinctly Ugandan accent.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. And the results are, their one eco-lodge saw a 40% increase in online bookings after partnering with them.
That's a testament to the power of combining local knowledge with digital marketing expertise.
For sure.
It's not just about having a flashy website. It's about telling a compelling story that captures the essence of the Ugandan experience.
Okay, now let's talk data.
Right.
Mpungu Analytics is another T4T startup that caught my eye.
Okay.
They're the data wizards helping businesses make smarter decisions.
Data is the new gold, right? But Mpungu Analytics goes beyond just collecting data. They transform it into actionable insights. Right. They're building customized dashboards that track key metrics like customer demographics, booking patterns, and even popular activities.
And they're helping businesses understand what this data means. Like I read that they helped a tour operator identify their most profitable customer segment.
Wow.
Which led to a 25% revenue boost.
That's the kind of impact data can have when it's used strategically.
Yeah.
It's not just about knowing what's happening. It's about understanding why it's happening and using that knowledge to optimize operations and marketing efforts.
This is where things get really cool. Have you heard about Real EVR?
Oh, absolutely. They're the ones creating those incredible virtual reality experiences of Uganda, right?
Yes, imagine exploring the Rwenzori Mountains, the source of the Nile, or tracking mountain gorillas, all from the comfort of your own home.
It's a brilliant way to spark interest in Uganda as a destination.
Yeah.
Think about it, allowing potential tourists to experience the magic of Uganda before they even book a flight.
Right.
It's a game changer, especially for attracting a younger, tech-savvy generation of travelers.
And it's not just about the big attractions they've even created, VR tours of private museums, giving them global exposure they wouldn't have had otherwise.
Wow.
It's like opening up a whole new dimension for cultural tourism.
And what's really impressive is that they're using cutting-edge VR technology to create these immersive experiences.
Yeah, sure.
They're not just stitching together 360-degree videos. They're creating interactive, high-definition virtual worlds that truly capture the essence of Uganda.
It's making me want to book a flight right now. Speaking
Wow.
of booking, that's where our next T4T star comes in, to Bio.
Tubaya, which, by the way, means goodbye in Luganda.
Oh, really?
It's a fitting name considering they're saying goodbye to the clunky, fragmented booking systems of the past.
Right. They've created an online marketplace that brings together local stays, tours, and even transportation, all in one easy-to-use app. Imagine planning your entire trip with just a few taps on your phone.
It's about streamlining the entire traveler journey, making it as seamless and stress-free as possible.
Right.
And that's a key factor in attracting and retaining tourists.
I read that they even integrated transportation bookings into the app, so you can book your flights, buses, even taxis, all in one place.
Yeah.
It's genius.
It's a testament to their commitment to creating a truly integrated travel experience.
For sure.
They're not just focusing on one piece of the puzzle, they're looking at the entire picture.
So we've met some of the individual players, but what really sets T4T apart is their commitment to building an ecosystem. They're not just throwing startups into the deep end. They're providing them with the support they need to thrive.
Absolutely. They're offering startups, funding opportunities, mentorship programs, access to markets, and even networking events.
Wow.
It's a holistic approach that recognizes that fostering innovation requires more than just technical skills.
And for tourism businesses, P4T is like having a direct pipeline to cutting-edge solutions.
Totally.
They don't have to go searching for individual tech providers. T4T brings the innovation right to their doorstep.
It's a win-win situation. Startups get the support they need to grow, and tourism businesses gain access to the latest technology that can help them improve their operations, enhance customer experiences, and ultimately boost their bottom line.
This is such a great example of how technology can be used not just for profit, but for positive social and economic impact. It's really inspiring.
Absolutely, and what's even more exciting is that they're just getting started. They're already making waves in Uganda's tourism industry, but they're also looking at regional expansion and international collaborations.
Imagine the potential for this model to be replicated in other parts of Africa, or even around the world.
It's certainly a model worth studying, and it goes to show that innovation can come from anywhere, and that sometimes the best solutions are born out of necessity and a deep understanding of local context.
It makes you wonder what other untapped potential is out there, just waiting for the right spark of innovation.
That's a great question, and it's something we'll be exploring further as we dive deeper into the world of tech for tourism in Uganda. And it's not just about the technology itself, it's about the people behind it. T4T is attracting some of Uganda's brightest minds, creating jobs, and fostering a culture of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
It's like a ripple effect spreading innovation throughout the economy.
It's like they're building a tech ecosystem from the ground up, nurturing it and helping it grow. And speaking of growth,
Yeah.
they're not shying away from the challenges either. I know funding can be a major hurdle for startups, especially in emerging markets.
Absolutely. But T4T is actively working to bridge that gap. They're connecting startups with investors, both locally and internationally,
Right.
and advocating for policies that support tech entrepreneurship.
And they're not just focused on financial capital, they're also investing in human capital. They're working with universities and training institutions to develop specialized courses in tourism technology, ensuring that Uganda has a pipeline of skilled talent for the future.
That's a smart move because sustainability in any sector requires a skilled workforce. And speaking of sustainability, that's another area where T4T is making a real impact.
Yeah, I was really impressed by their commitment to eco-friendly solutions and responsible tourism practices. It's not just about maximizing profits, it's about protecting Uganda's incredible natural heritage for generations to come.
They're using technology to promote conservation efforts, like developing apps that track wildlife populations or platforms that connect tourists with eco-friendly lodges and tour operators.
It's like they're weaving sustainability into the very fabric of the tourism experience. And it's not just talk.
Yeah.
They're walking the walk. They're even working on initiatives to reduce the environmental impact of tourism transportation, like promoting electric vehicles and optimizing travel routes to minimize fuel consumption.
It's a holistic approach, recognizing that sustainability is not just an ethical imperative, it's also a smart business strategy. Tourists are increasingly seeking out destinations that prioritize environmental and social responsibility.
So it's a win-win for everyone involved. Tourists get to experience Uganda's natural beauty while knowing they're doing so responsibly. Local communities benefit from sustainable economic growth, and the environment is protected for future generations. It's a beautiful thing.
It really is, and it's a testament to T4T's vision and leadership. They're proving that technology can be a powerful force for good, driving both economic growth and positive social impact.
Okay, now for the really big news. T4T is making its grand debut at the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo, or POATE.
Right.
In May 2025, it's Uganda's premier tourism event, and they're going all out to showcase their innovations to the world.
POATE is a fantastic platform for them to connect with potential investors, partners, and of course tourists from all over the globe.
Right.
It's their chance to shine a spotlight on Uganda's burgeoning tech scene and demonstrate how they're using technology to transform the tourism experience.
I hear they're planning a whole range of exciting activities like panel discussions with industry leaders, VR demonstrations showcasing Uganda's top attractions, and even a dedicated T4T booth where visitors can interact with the startups and learn about their solutions firsthand.
It's going to be a whirlwind of innovation and inspiration, and it's going to put Uganda firmly on the map as a leader in tech-enabled tourism. I'm particularly excited about their plans to launch a one-stop digital center for tourists at POA.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Well, imagine this. You arrive in Uganda and head straight to this digital center. It's a sleek, modern space equipped with all the latest technology, and it's your gateway to everything Uganda has to offer.
So I can access all the information I need about attractions, accommodations, tours, transportation, everything.
Exactly. You can browse interactive maps, watch VR tours, read reviews, compare prices, and even book and pay for everything right there in the center.
Wow.
They'll even have knowledgeable staff on hand to answer any questions and provide personalized recommendations.
It's a concierge service on steroids.
Exactly. It's about making the tourist experience as smooth and enjoyable as possible from the moment they arrive to the moment they depart.
And this digital center is just one example of the innovative solutions that T4T is developing. They're also working on things like smart access cards for tourism sites, which will streamline entry and reduce wait times.
Right.
And they're developing a tourism experience tracking database, which will collect valuable data on tourist preferences and behavior patterns. This data can then be used to improve marketing strategies, optimize tourism infrastructure, and ensure that the industry is meeting the evolving needs of travelers.
It's all about using technology to create a more connected, efficient, and ultimately more enjoyable tourism experience. And it's not just about attracting more tourists, it's about attracting the right tourists.
Right.
T4T is focusing on attracting tourists who are interested in sustainable and responsible travel, who are eager to engage with local communities and contribute to the local economy.
Yeah.
It's about quality over quantity and building a tourism industry that benefits both visitors and Ugandans alike.
It's really impressive to see how T4T is leveraging technology to achieve both economic and social goals, and they're just getting started. What are some of the other opportunities that you see on the horizon for T4T and for Uganda's tourism industry as a whole?
Well, I think one of the most exciting opportunities is regional expansion. T4T has already started collaborating with tourism businesses and tech startups in neighboring countries, sharing best practices and exploring ways to create a more connected East African tourism ecosystem.
That's a fantastic idea. It's like expanding the pie for everyone, creating a more diverse and compelling tourism offering for the entire region.
Exactly. And it's not just about attracting more tourists to East Africa. It's about encouraging tourists to stay longer and explore more widely. Imagine a seamless digital platform that allows you to book a safari in Kenya, track gorillas in Uganda, and relax on the beaches of Zanzibar, all with a few clicks.
That would be amazing. It would create so many opportunities for collaboration and cross-border tourism initiatives. What about opportunities beyond East Africa?
Well, I think T4T has the potential to become a global leader in tech-enabled tourism. They're developing solutions that are not only innovative, but also highly adaptable and scalable.
So their model could be replicated in other parts of the world, particularly in emerging markets that are facing similar tourism challenges.
Absolutely. And they're already attracting interest from investors and tourism organizations around the world. I wouldn't be surprised if we see T4T expanding its operations beyond Africa in the coming years, sharing its expertise and helping to shape the future of tourism on a global scale.
That's an inspiring thought.
Yeah.
Ugandan innovation influencing the global tourism landscape. It's a testament to the power of vision collaboration and a deep understanding of the transformative potential of technology.
It really feels like they've thought of everything.
I know, right?
It's incredible to see how they're using technology to bridge the gap between tourists and local communities.
Yeah.
creating a more authentic and enriching experience for everyone involved.
That's a crucial point. It's not just about showcasing Uganda's beauty. It's about fostering meaningful connections between visitors and the people who call Uganda home. And what's so cool is that they're using technology to enhance those connections.
Totally.
I read about an initiative where they're working with local artisans to create online platforms where they can showcase and sell their crafts directly to tourists.
It's a brilliant way to empower local artisans, provide them with access to new markets, and ensure that tourism revenue directly benefits those who are creating these beautiful, culturally significant pieces.
It's like they're weaving a digital tapestry that connects the vibrant threads of Ugandan culture with the global community. And it's not just about economic empowerment.
Yeah.
It's about cultural preservation as well.
Absolutely. T4T is working with cultural institutions and organizations to digitize and preserve Uganda's rich history and traditions.
Wow.
They're developing virtual museums, interactive exhibits, and even language learning apps that allow visitors to delve deeper into the cultural heritage of Uganda.
It's like they're creating a digital time capsule, ensuring that these traditions are not only preserved, but also shared with the world.
Right.
And they're doing it in a way that's engaging and accessible to a global audience.
It's a testament to their understanding that technology can be a powerful tool for both cultural preservation and cultural exchange. And it's a reminder that tourism, at its best, can be a force for good, fostering understanding and appreciation across cultures.
So let's bring this all together.
Yeah.
Imagine you're planning your dream trip to Uganda.
Okay.
You're using Tobayo to book your eco-friendly lodge, your gorilla trekking permit, and your transportation all seamlessly integrated within the app.
You're taking a virtual reality tour of Murchison Falls National Park, feeling the mist on your face as you witness the power of the Nile River plunging over the cliffs.
You're browsing an online marketplace, connecting with local artisans, and purchasing unique handcrafted souvenirs that, are supporting their livelihoods and preserving their traditions.
You're using a language learning app to pick up a few phrases in Luganda, eager to engage with locals and experience their warm hospitality firsthand.
And when you arrive in Uganda, you're greeted with a smile, knowing that your journey has been thoughtfully curated, sustainably planned, and enriched by the innovative solutions created by T4T.
It's a vision of a tourism industry that's not just thriving economically, but also contributing to a more sustainable, inclusive, and culturally vibrant future for Uganda.
And it all started with a group of passionate entrepreneurs who dared to dream big and leverage the power of technology to transform their industry and their country.
It's a story of innovation collaboration and a deep commitment to creating a better future for Uganda, and it's a story that's only just beginning.
This deep dive into tech for tourism in Uganda has been truly inspiring. It's a reminder that even in the face of challenges, innovation can flourish, and that technology can be a powerful force for positive change.
And who knows, maybe this is just the spark that ignites a global movement with tech-enabled tourism transforming not just Uganda, but the entire world.
It's a thought-provoking notion, and one that we'll certainly be keeping an eye on until next time. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.